What's up, guys? If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please smash that like button on the video and enjoy the show. How do you find a hook?
Questions. Questions and moments, right? So I probably still know the hook to the first stairs video. When I touched it, like I felt something when I touched it, and then Sam looked at me like he was terrified. And then I knew, then it was like I knew it happened the second I touched it. The second you touch what? Right? So it's like, and Sam looked at me terrified. Why was he terrified? And
Emotion.
Then setting. Me and my friend Sam went on a hike in Michigan, and we went and did this. And as we're walking, we see a staircase in the clearing, and the staircase was a bit weird. It was clean. It was in the middle of the woods, but it was white and had blue carpet, and there wasn't a bug on it. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, why is the staircase here?
Puts you there.
So we find questions that need to be answered. That we would go every 3 seconds. There needs to be a reason for the next 3 seconds.
That's a really good way of putting it. Because again, if you have a good enough hook, that video can be so fucking long because I'm staying to make sure I find out the answer to that question.
Yeah, we had like 120% retention on the stairs video that was 4.5 minutes long.
120%.
Yeah, they would rewatch it.
How many views did you get?
On a 4.5 minute video.
That one is probably over 7 million, but then it's the second video is probably at like 9 million. On TikTok.
Right.
And then we literally from part 1 to part 30, averaging 5 million views. I would post it at 9 p.m. and we'd wake up. We'd wake up and it would be at 1 million by the time we'd wake up, and we'd open the phone right away, be like, it's at 1 million, so it's still going good. And then it actually died down when TikTok throttled my RPM, and they didn't let me make any more money past a certain amount that month.
Oh, so you were doing too good. You were beating the house.
I was doing way too good.
Wait, they did what?
I want to do well on TikTok, so I don't want to say it.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's watching it.
Okay.
I mean, Julian believes somebody's watching right now.
Well, but this is the thing, is the second I said it, they throttled my views and they throttled my RPM.
All right, let's talk good about TikTok.
Yeah, we love our overlords at TikTok.
TikTok, I'm very excited for this new program that you have coming, and I want to be a creator on your platform. You just need to incentivize me properly.
Little side note, they are really serious about that though. I went to their HQ in New York in October for like 8 hours one day. Yeah. They invited a bunch of random creators, and like they were really like, "Can you guys make long form video? Can you make long form video?" So
somebody from TikTok reached out to you then? Or did you reach out to them? Yeah, I haven't heard from anybody anywhere. You guys are the first creators I've met.
I had never heard shit from anyone either, but they reached out like to my agent at the agency, so it wasn't even like to me. So I almost think it was like random, like an accident, because I can't even get. I've never been monetized on TikTok. They won't even accept my ID. Why? So I feel you when it comes to like they don't even help you with that. I was sitting in there like, you guys gonna monetize me? They're like, oh yeah, no problem.
Just start making
like, no, I'm not leaving until you monetize. Go ahead, here's my account. Go ahead, you got it.
I was like, it's just marketing, whatever. You know, we'll get the views. But
so once we got to part 12, over 5 million views every single part. They throttled my RPM, which already should have been $1. That's what they said, right?
Tell people what RPM is who don't know.
Oh, RPM is how much you get paid per 1,000 views, right? So YouTube is in some cases when you have longer form content, sometimes it could be $12 to $20, right? Ours is whatever. TikTok is $1. 20.
He goes 12 to those big time creators. They're making 20. I don't know who that is.
If they're an hour plus.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes, that does make a huge difference.
Huge difference because there's more space.
Yeah.
Right. But TikTok is like the most you could get is like $1. Right. Yeah. We start off because I was already doing well with 1 minute plus videos when the program came out. Right.
And when was that? Like a year ago?
August.
Yeah.
It was August. Or September. July. Maybe.
Less than a year.
Whatever.
Ago. Okay.
Mine was already at 70 cents. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it wasn't what they advertised, but it's good enough, right? It's cool. We're doing really well, so that'll be fine. And then once it got to the 12th, I was getting 4 cents.
What?
4 cents.
So it went down 96%.
Yes. They stopped paying me. I got a video with 5 million views that was 4 minutes long, and they paid me $16.
Fucking communists! God damn it!
Shut up!
And this is what I did because I just get angry, and she knew I was doing the wrong thing, but she was like, I was very upset. And I start taking screenshots of my creator dashboard, and I'm literally just doing green screen videos, and I'm showing them, hey guys, this is how many views I got. This is how many were qualified. This is how much they paid me. I'm begging you to watch on YouTube. And after that, we didn't get over 1 million views on that story anymore.
Oh, they're like, watch this motherfucker.
Well,
the
check
other
this
thing,
out. Cool down.
The other thing you're saying here is like part. What do you say? Part 30 or something like that. I used to get shit on for doing part 2. How the fuck do you get away with 30?
That is insane, dude.
Because I would communicate. Every single night, right after, I would call. What would I call it? Just like I have to go talk to them. I said, like, we would post the video at 9 p.m. right after I finished editing, and we had a second room in the studio. The studio that I was, in the second room, and I would go in the first few comments, I would reply to like 8 of them, and I would do a full video reply. And I would just nurture it, and I'd be like, guys, I'm working so hard for you, because we were doing 12-hour days.
So that would work for all the complainers about
they
part
would
2
understand.
and part 12.
I'd be like, guys, I'm working as hard as I can. I don't have any help. I'm recording them. I'm editing them. I promise I'll get the next part out tomorrow. Just do this. And then I would do a green screen, and I would take a screenshot of my profile. Feel free to steal this. You circle what you want them to do. So you go, hey, if you want to watch on YouTube, and you circle the Instagram button, just click this, and then circle the YouTube button, then click this, and go support me over here. And we got 100,000 people from TikTok to YouTube.
Wait, back that up. Back that up.
John's over here, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, bro, they hated that, though. TikTok hated that.
Of course.
So I wouldn't say YouTube. I'd say, hey, if you guys really want to support me, just go to my profile, click, and I would go like this: click this, then click this, and then you'll find yourself here, where I have a plethora of stories that you will absolutely love.
This is an actual post or a story on TikTok?
A post.
You posted this.
Post. I would do like 8 every night, and I would just talk to them.
Oh, so you're posting a shit ton.
Yeah, I would post one video, but the first video was 4 minutes. So I'm not just posting like a little glimpse. I'm posting a 4-minute, like, this is a part that we got to a really good climax at whatever part of the story we were on, and then I would leave it on a cliffhanger. So they're like, oh, come on, give me the next one. I'd be like, the next one's tomorrow. So we took that formula that like Netflix or like the old school used, like, hey, we're every Friday an episode drops. I did it. I just minimized it onto an every night basis. So 4 minutes.
At least you're staying in front of them all the time.
Yes, and I'm just replying to comments all the time.
Right, so you'd be posting these stories once a week.
Every night.
Every night, these stories.
4 minutes every night.
Gotcha.
And then I would reply to like 8 to 10
throughout
comments.
the day.
No, I'd do it right after. The first people that commented would get it. So it incentivizes that first hour.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Yeah. And then the next morning, maybe I would do like a controversial one where somebody would say something mean, and I would go, I'm back at the studio. I slept 6 hours, and I'm out here grinding for and you're talking to me like that. So you kind of build a little controversy around it too, where like support happens, you know?
Now,
so
how are the views on the reply story, the reply videos?
I got 10.4 mil on one.
Just you saying, hey guys, check this.
Video.
That one was when the series thing just came out, where they incentivize, you guys know this, they incentivize you using their features.
Yeah.
So when TikTok Shop came out, I already had merch ready.
Yeah.
And then I sold out an entire drop of merch in 3 days.
Yeah.
And just because I swear to you, we were the first people to put the TikTok Shop thing at the bottom, because I spent 6 hours learning how to connect the merch store to the TikTok
such
Shop.
a pain in the ass.
Right?
Oh
Through
my
Skill Queue.
Yeah.
Such a pain in the ass.
Is that window high enough for me to jump and kill myself?
Break your legs. You'd be fine though.
And then we had a bunch of podcasts already done. And my friend Sam, he did a podcast with me before where he was searching for Forrest Fenn's treasure, which is like Forrest Fenn's treasure. It was this
English.
I got you. It was this philanthropist.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. Who he was just like really rich, and he had a bunch of Native American antiques, and he made this little chest, and he put millions of dollars worth of stuff in this chest, and he wrote a book with a riddle in it, and he said, if you solve the riddle, you will be able to find this chest, right? And he just put it out to the public, and because he thought he was dying of terminal cancer, he survived. But then it became a big media storm because people were going to search in national parks for this treasure.
I saw that. Yeah.
So really cool story. And my friend Sam went to look for it while he was in college at Boulder, Colorado. Amazing story. He almost died. He fell into like a rapid. It was this crazy story. And I had him on like a year earlier, and I just had this podcast in the bank. So then the series thing came out where you could put a paywall behind a video. So I have this story where me and Sam are in the woods, and this shit is happening. And if you guys want to put a face to the name, I actually have a podcast from a year ago that YouTube took down because it was too graphic. But you guys could pay $1.99 for it to support me and put a face to the name. And that video got 10 million views because series just came out.
Go ahead, tell us.
No.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Where do you get the time for all this?
It's psychotic.
That's all you do, though.
That's all I do. Yeah. She gets all I think about, all we talk about. It's all this all the time. We work out and we do this. That's all we do.
What does a day look like for you?
We wake up, we drink.
What time?
Oh, no, we sleep till we wake up. So that's a rule that I have. when I go to sleep, we try not to set alarms. It's a little different this week, but we just don't set alarm. When we wake up, I feel fresh and I could go for 12 hours straight. But if I try to do like a 6 a.m. regimen, whatever, like we don't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to feel rested. Your boy needs to sleep.
100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're one of those people. You're born. I have a phrase. You're born with the cocaine in your veins.
Yeah.
You don't need that shit. Like,
yeah.
That's just there. But that's
and
interesting.
I love this
that's
shit.
How you start.
Yeah, I love this shit, and it's fun. And I just like working out, and this gives us the freedom to work out, and then I enjoy what I'm doing. Right, so it doesn't bother me. It's like first thing we do, we just work out. We have a gym in the basement now.
You do a home workout with it?
Yeah. Luckily we were because when we started, I lived with my parents, right? And then I met her. She moved in with my parents, and
all three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, and she moved in. She moved in with her dog too, and it was just this whole.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
that's laying down. I see what you did there.
Yeah, she was smart lady over there.
I made her actually, because everything started going well when I met her. Right, because it's direction. Right. I'm not joking. You're the first person to believe in me, right? So I was just throwing stuff at the wall, all this stuff going on, and I found myself trying to, because I figured out the story thing. So I was trying to have people on similar to what you do, tell their story, and I'll clip it because I didn't feel it. Kind of promoting myself kind of felt gross.
It does
for a little
feel
while,
gross, yeah.
Right? And then I met her, and she goes, "You have good stories. Do you?" And then the first one that she was like, "This story was good. Clip it and do it." We were just hanging out in my studio. We made it. Got 10.6 million.
When was that?
A few months before the stairs, so maybe June.
Last year.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that that wasn't your first video though?
The first video that went really the first video that I felt like went viral got 1.1 million. And I was like, I'm the shit.
Which platform?
But it was my
1.1 million rookie numbers. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.